What's going on YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a Jeskai control deck. For this one we try to focus on Shiko, Paragon on the way. When this card enters, you get to exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Copy it, then you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So a lot of cards in this deck are able to interact with Shiko, such as Split Up, Stock Up, Lightning Helix, Torch the Tower, Get Lost. So there's a lot of good utility with Shiko and just playing all these cards naturally in a control deck. And another big thing we're going to be trying out is Jeskai Revelation. And the whole idea is you could technically use this card as a counter in the sense that you're going to bounce back a card that your opponent's casting on the stack, and then you could get all the crazy value from this card. So if they cast, like, let's say a 7-cost card, you, in response, use Jeskai Revelation, bounce back that card. Then you get to create the 2 1/1s, do the 4 damage, draw 2 cards, gain 4 life. It's just a lot that happens in one simple interaction at instant speed. And the whole thing that makes this even more crazy is that we could use Stormchaser's talent to return Jeskai Revelation back to our hand. So if we're in the late game, we could really play this card 6 times. Or even more if we use Jeskai Revelation to bounce back our own Stormchaser's talent, so we could reuse it even more. So we play the long game, we destroy everything, we counter everything, we draw a bunch of cards, and we try to outvalue our opponent. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos. Let's get right into these games. Okay, we get to go first. I'm going to keep this. Go with starting town since we don't have a plane, and just in case we want to use the Lightning Helix next turn. Plus, if we happen to just draw more starting towns, then we're ahead of the game. But now we have the option to use No More Lies as well. Oh wait, no we do not. I am so wrong. Because we don't even have the islands online, we just have the red mana source. Whoops. It's all good, though. I don't think we care about that, though. Just gonna let that stick on the board. But now we got the blue mana. So hopefully we could find a 4th land, or just a card that could help us draw more cards to just go through our deck, so see what happens. I think we have to normalize that. So they're playing some kind of artifact deck. Oh, that's a land. That's good. Let's do it like this. Good old weapons manufacturing. So then, I guess we could just use the Get Lost. Because without the weapons manufacturing, then they don't have that much momentum going for them. But that card's insane, and thankfully it's an enchantment, so we could use Get Lost on it. There we go, now it's the stock up. But they could also counter this. They don't. Ultima would be insane against this kind of deck. So I'm just going to have it in our hand just for when we need to. I was thinking about just getting 2 of this instead, but we could naturally get the mana for the Jeskai Revelation just by playing out the game, so we'll get there eventually. I think for now, like, we save the Ultima, and we wait for them to commit more to the board itself, so we just bring out Shiko and just use stock up again. Just to give ourselves more card advantage. Because look, now we get Consult might be better to get right now. And I also want to get this land. Just thinking about the authority, but I don't want to miss a land drop, especially since I could technically use this next turn. Which would be very nice, of course. So now this is the best part. Once I use the Ultima, I will be able to use the Shiko once again, which is going to be very nice. Which makes me wonder, should I just do it right now? I don't think they have enough on the board. You know what? I'm just going to wait. I could either use the Jeskai Revelation, or I could go Consult, then Ultima next turn. Interesting. This is very funny. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do it like this. Oh, the problem is, since Ultima ends the turn, the Shiko doesn't even get the ability when it comes out. What a shame. I just realized that. But even with that, it's still nice to have a 4 or 5 body out once you board wipe. Well, there goes that. But we do play another Ultima in here, so... Plus the Jeskai Revelation could bounce that. We really want, of course. Speaking of which, we might do that at the end of their turn. So check it out. We're going to bounce back the snare. We're going to do 4 damage to our opponent. We're going to use the Shiko to use the star charts. The double torch. That's fair. I think we just go for another Shiko at this point. So we play a lands. We're going to go and use Stormchaser's talent. We're going to go to level 2. Get back the Jeskai Revelation. And we have 5 mana. And that does it. Okay, we get to go first. I'm going to keep this. Play it like this so we don't take any damage. Wonder what they're playing. It's either Azurius Control or Jeskai Artifacts. And it is the Artifact deck, indeed. Definitely take that to my hand. I just gotta make sure I use the Ultima at the right time, that's all. Especially because it exiles itself, so you can't get it back with Stormchaser's talent, so... something you just gotta keep in mind. Now I'm just gonna use Consult the Star Charts at the end of their turn. Okay, now this is where I might have to use the Ultima next turn. Because they're just setting up for a crazy turn for next turn coming up. I'm surprised they are not using Repurposing Bay. Makes me think they have, whatchamacallit, No More Lies held up. So if they counter this with No More Lies, that'll be great. But let's see. They don't. They let it go through. Okay, so I have two blockers. I doubt they could have enough constructs to play to win with the Fire Crystal, because we have two blockers, so I'm hoping they tap out so I don't have to worry about a counter. I'm going to make them have to play a little differently. I'm not even going to get rid of my blockers. I'm going to make them commit 3 mana that they have. So I could go for the Ultima. But like I said, if they hold up that 2 mana, it's going to be difficult. Not 3, excuse me. Yeah, that's what they're doing. What if I No More Lies, there No More Lies? That might make sense, actually. So let's see. There's the No More Lies, and here we are with our No More Lies. So now they only have 2 synthesizers in their deck. But we also have one more Ultima in our deck to deal with them. Once they get there, of course. Okay, so now we hold up the Jeskai Revelation. We have 7 mana. And wow, look at that, we got it. Opponent's going first, I'm going to keep this. Okay, we keep drawing lands. This is like a nightmare right now. Oh my god. That's crazy, guys. Keep drawing lands. I honestly should have just waited a turn to use that so I could have got rid of the Linden. But it's all good. So let's use the Day of Judgment first. Looks like they lost their momentum, though. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, if they just do that, then there's not much of a threat they pose. Right now, of course, though. I mean, they can also do something crazy next few turns. I'm gonna get rid of that right now. And we, you know what? Let's just get our board wipe back to our hand. Just to show them that we have it. And then we could get it back again, technically. So, whatever board they build, we could destroy. The Ultima will just be the secret. Interesting. play Shiko. Should we make a copy of this? Yeah, you know what? We could reuse Consult the Star Charts that way. So, that makes sense. Why not? One way to do it. The longer the game goes on, the more it'll be in our favor. Especially when we find a Jeskai Revelation, which I'm going to try to find right now with Consult the Star Charts. We don't find one though, unfortunately. But we can always use it again. You know what? I think Into the Flood Maw is the most useless. Might as well just play the land next turn. There it is. So now we're gonna do some crazy plays. So let's bounce this to our hands, deal 4 damage. And we should have gotten rid of this first, but it's okay. So now we're gonna get back Jeskai Revelation. And you'll just keep cycling through our Stormchaser talents and just make an army this way. We do gotta discard some cards though, so it's one thing we gotta worry about. I just will get rid of that. Okay. I don't think any of that's going to help, though, because I could technically just bounce the Essence Channeler. And then it's just like them starting on square one once again. Although right now we only have 6 mana. And this comes in tap, so we can't do that. Instead we could go Get Lost. Go for the big swing. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comment section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care.